Good morning, good morning, good morning. You guys come on in. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Good morning, Raven. Good morning, good morning. So, how you guys doing? Good morning, Arlene. Good morning, Raven. Yeah, I know. I've been away for a minute, right? I'll be back later on this afternoon to do a reading for my earth signs, okay? So you guys can come back later on for the earth sign reading, okay? But right now, this is gonna be a special reading, tribute to DMX. A lot of people are feeling some kind of way about me doing the readings. Let me just say first and foremost, myself, for those of you who don't know, I'm an introverted empath. Okay, so as an introverted empath, okay, my gift as a medium, one of my things that I specialize in is channeling energy. Okay, whether it's deceased or the living. Okay, I connect strongly to the spirit. I connect strongly to the other side. The reason why I chose to come back and do this part two on DMX is because I feel as though DMX and myself, when it comes to our birth chart, for those of you who don't know, DMX, yes, he's a Sagittarius, okay? But for those of you who are not aware, DMX also has Virgo moon, okay? He was a Virgo moon and he also had Virgo Pluto, okay? And as well as Virgo Pluto, he was also a Taurus Saturn, okay? He had a lot of Scorpio in his chart, okay? He has Libra Uranus in his chart, okay? He has Scorpio Mars on his chart. He has Sagittarius Neptune, okay? Myself, I'm a Virgo. I also happen to be Virgo Pluto, just like DMX. I also happen to be Libra Uranus, just like DMX. I also happen to be Taurus Saturn, just like DMX. I'm a Sagittarius Mars. DMX is a Scorpio Mars. I'm Scorpio Neptune. And so he has Sagittarius and Neptune and Scorpio and Mars. I have Sagittarius and Mars, Scorpio, Neptune, okay? DMX and myself, like I said, we both got Virgo, Pluto. We both got Libra, Uranus. We both got Taurus, Saturn. We both got Scorpio, Sagittarius in our chart. You know what I'm saying? And so, we have a lot of similarities when it comes to me and DMX and myself. For those of you who are not aware, I'm from Bronx, New York City, originally Harlem World. I was raised up in the Bronx. I spent a lot of my growing up years in Mount Vernon. I have a lot of family in Mount Vernon, and I grew up in the music industry. DMX is 50, I'm 51. You understand what I'm saying? So I grew up in that same, that same industry, that same generation of hip hop. You understand what I'm saying? So with that being said, for those of you who are tuned in, allow me to jump in. I just felt like I really needed to express that, okay? Because people was like, why is she speaking on DMX? Who is she to speak on DMX? Me and DMX grew up in the same damn neighborhoods. Me and DMX ran some of the same damn streets, same hoods, same ghettos. You understand what I'm saying? And so, like I said, our birth charts, we have a lot of similarities in our birth chart. You feel me? And so, just like I said, I'm an introverted empath. The reason why DMX was so strongly spiritually gifted, he had a whole lot of spiritual wisdom. He birthed out a whole lot of spiritual knowledge. He was strong in prayer. His belief on the spiritual side, it was due to him being a spiritual introverted empath. A lot of people wasn't aware of that. Okay, a lot of people don't know that the reason why he's so strongly gifted spiritually, and the reason why DMX has so much passion in his heart, and he has so much heart and soul and love, and just so sincere with his heart, is because he has that Virgo moon and Virgo Pluto. Okay, so understand, even though he's a Sagittarius, okay, he had a lot of passion and love, and when it comes to the chemistry and the intimacy that comes from the Taurus Saturn in him, okay, he was a leader, not a follower, okay. When it comes to this reading right here, I'm gonna read it to you as if DMX was sitting here talking to you himself, okay? So the message that I got in this reading here, okay, starting with the Ace of Cups, with the World card and the Hyphen card, along with the High Priest, Five of Swords, the Moon card, that Ten of Swords, and the Five of Pentacles. Let me just start right here with this first sentence, okay? So the message that I'm getting from DMX in his own words: in order for there to be a new beginning, a new birth, there has to be an ending to a cycle. Many are filled with guilt and remorse. With the Hyphen card, he blames himself. Does he have a lot of guilt and remorse behind what happened? Yes, he does. But he's saying, in order for there to be a new beginning, a new birth, there must be an ending and closing to a cycle. When it comes to a repeated pattern and cycle, there has to be an ending and closing in order for there to be a new beginning, a new birth. Even though there's been a lot of guilt and remorse feelings for a lifestyle which he himself had repented for, asking for forgiveness. With the High Priest, he is saying, when it comes to this situation, he wants his family and loved ones to pay attention to their intuition. When it comes to dealing with deceitful, disloyal people, because a lot of people are going around spreading lies and false rumors about him and keeping secrets. He feels as though he's been stabbed in the back many times, multiple times, he's saying. He's saying that although his name has been dragged in the mud once upon a time, or whether it's something that he's overhearing right now in his spirit, his name has been dragged through the mud. He's been talked about, put down, judged, criticized, everything you could think of. He's been made to feel as though he was left out in the cold. He said that it's like fighting a dead horse. It's like battling a dead horse. He feels drained emotionally and mentally. He feels drained mentally and emotionally. This situation has led to the Five of Wands, where it has led to conflict, where he feels as though he wants to desperately unstick himself from this situation with the Two of Swords, because he feels trapped, isolated, and stuck to this bed, unable to move. He's aware that there are some choices that need to be made regarding whether to hold on or to let go with this Five of Cups. He feels that this situation has become a burden with this Ten of Wands. Many people got their walls up right now in defense mode with the Nine of Wands. Because with the Hangman, he's feeling as though his family is feeling as though they have to sacrifice him in this situation. And the thought of feeling that his family is being forced to have to surrender in order to let him go, because many are suffering with a broken heart with the Three of Swords. For his leaving is causing many to have a broken heart. He feels as though an ultimatum has come into play, whether to keep him on life support or let him go. He says he feels that right now the time has come for people to be strong and to have courage and to fear not, with the Strength card. When it comes to making plans in the future regarding his situation with the Two of Wands, when it comes to moving forward with the Eight of Cups, he's aware that at the right time, at the right moment with the Three of Wands, that yes, there has been things said and done that has caused things to fall apart and break apart with this Temperance card. He's a Sagittarius. But needless to say, patience is a virtue. That yes, he has had many legal affairs and legal troubles. That people is aware of it. He's never been one to hide shit. With this Justice card, he is a Libra Uranus. He's tired of people talking shit about him. If I have any moderators in my in the thing, because I'm getting ready to block somebody real quick. Let me go ahead on and remove this person real quick, please. Let me just go ahead on and remove that person. Hold on, Virgos. Let me go ahead on and remove this person real quick. I need my moderators to come up in here. Let me remove this person real quick. And let me get rid of this person. If I have my moderators up here, if y'all see anything like this motherfucker right here, get rid of this bastard. I don't have time for bullshit. So, if this motherfucker comes back in here, get rid of the son of a bitch. But like I was saying, before I was so rudely interrupted, because I don't play that shit on my channel. But anyway, like I was saying, DMX, who's a Sagittarius, Libra Uranus, Virgo Moon, Virgo Pluto. He has a lot of Scorpio on his chart. He's saying that, yes, he's dealt with a lot of legal issues and legal troubles. He's aware of that. He's aware that he has been most of the cause of the tower moments that have taken place in his life with the tower card. He knows that his family is holding on real tight to him with the Four of Pentacles, not wanting to let him go. He is saying that with this, with him being a Virgo moon and Virgo Pluto, that right now he views himself as being on hermit mode, connecting the spirit. All he's ever wanted his whole life was to leave a strong legacy and wealth behind. When it comes to the Ten of Pentacles, he wanted to always have some sort of strong family foundation. Again, he was aware of his toxic demons, because with the Devil card is here. All he ever wanted to do was get him and his family away from darker waters with the Six of Swords. He never wanted to stay stuck where he was brought up and raised, but he never forgot where he come from. He always said, never forget where you come from, because one day somebody will remind you. You understand what I'm saying? So his responsibility as a man, a father, a husband, a lover, was to get his family away from, from troubled waters. With the Eight of Pentacles, he was a hard worker, somebody who believed in being stable and having stability. This situation right now, as it is causing Nine of Swords, people to suffer with sleep disorder, sleep deprived, anxiety, stress, worry disorder. He's aware of that. With the Lovers card, it hurts him very bad, tremendously, very sad, painful situation to see himself have to separate away from people who he loves, such as his fiance, his ex-wife, his kids. With the Four of Cups, if he could do it all over again, yes, he wants to come back and be with his family. Yes, he wants to get up off this hospital bed. Yes, he does. How does he feel about people celebrating him and praying for him? He wants people to continue to, lift him up in high spirits. He says, thank you for the vigil. Yeah, he was aware of that. A part of him wanted to be out there with everybody else, but he felt stuck to this hospital bed. He wants people to celebrate the good. He doesn't want people to hold on to his past bullshit. He wants people to stop holding on to his past bullshit, because nobody is perfect, okay? He said that there are people among his circle, people who he himself fed, people who he put up on this game, people who he would ride with, you understand what I'm saying? People who he held down and had their back. He said there's people in his circle who has fucked him over. He doesn't want people to hold on to his past mistakes, because his past mistakes is behind him. Stop talking shit about his fuck-ups. If you want to talk about him, he says, speak on the good things that he has accomplished. Speak on his goals of accomplishment. He was a changed man. Although many love him, praying for him, he's saying that only with the Lord, God is the only person in control of the situation and circumstance. Nobody else has the power. Yeah, you can pray, you can pray, you can pray. He's tired right now. He's saying he just wants everybody to leave him the fuck alone and just let his family be. This is a painful situation. Yes, love his family, respect his family, give his family privacy. He thanks everybody. He loves everybody. He has a sincere heart. He's never really asked nobody for shit. Whatever he got himself into, he was always capable of getting himself out of. He didn't ever have to ask nobody for shit. If he fucked up, he fucked up. He never had no, if he had nothing to hide. If he had something to say, he say it to your face. You feel me? So when it comes to this reading, it don't have shit to do with me clout chasing. Because there's some people here that be like, oh, well, she's just looking for clout. I ain't never been a bitch that have to chase after a motherfucking thing. Let's get that straight. I don't clout chase. I keep it real. I keep it all the way live. 1,000. You understand what I'm saying? My channel is not like nobody else's fucking channel. You understand? That's why I say when it come to me and DMX, we got a lot of shit in common. Our birth charts is damn near the same. You know? And so, like I said, let me just kind of run through this reading again for those of you that's just joining in so that people can have an understanding and really feel this man's energy. Because again, what he is saying that, and I'll start all over again from the beginning and just kind of close it out for you in his own words from the beginning. In order to have a beginning, in order to give birth to a brand new beginning, there has to be an ending, a closer to a cycle. It has to be an ending and closing to a repeated pattern and cycle. Where there was once guilt and remorse, he's saying, listen to your intuition. When it comes to dealing with deceitful and disloyal motherfuckers who was going behind his back, talking shit, keeping secrets, stabbing him in his back, dragging his name through the mud. He said his situation is like fighting a motherfucking dead horse. People are fighting a lost battle. This situation has caused conflict among so many that he feels stuck to this situation, trapped and isolated, stuck to a bed that he can't get up out of. He's aware that the time has come for a decision to have to be made, whether to hold on to him or to let go has become a burden for his family, where many got their walls up and on defense mode because his family is upset because of the fact that they had to sacrifice him, feeling as though they're being forced to surrender and let go of him because this situation has caused so many broken hearts, where now ultimatum has come into play, where he wants his family to be strong and have courage, have strength, don't let go, don't feel bad about this situation, that he's aware that when it comes to making plans for the future moving forward, that at the right moment, even though things have fallen apart the way they have, even though things have been said about him, shit has been thrown on his name, shit has fallen apart. Yes, he has some legal issues and fucked up situations in the past where he had himself has caused several tower moments. He's aware that his family's trying to hold on to him. As a Virgo moon, Virgo Pluto, he's saying right now he's on hermit mode. Chilling is out of his hand. It's out of control. He has no control or power over this situation. God has the last say so. At this point right now, you know, he feels that a part of him is already dead and gone, so it don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, he's looking at himself laying in the bed, and he's saying he's not even in his own damn body no more. He's looking at himself laying in his bed in the hospital room. He's standing there right in front of him. He's standing there in front of his family. He's holding on to his kids saying, Daddy's right here. So he's not even in his motherfucking bed. He said himself that he feels like he's already dead, so it don't even make no fucking difference whether he leave or he stay. But if he stay, he don't want to be stuck to a motherfucking bed where he's motherfucking brain dead. He wants people to understand this shit is real. This is not a motherfucking joke. This is not to be played with. He can't move. His organs are dead and fucked up and gone. There's no fixing shit. He was aware that this shit was going to be tested. He already knew what the outcome was going to be. He blames himself for his own demons and toxic situations that he got himself into. But he says, so what? Because everybody fucks up in their life. Nobody is perfect. We all human. Everybody's on this earth. So nobody ain't got no right to be throwing motherfucking sticks and stones his way, trying to judge his character and try to destroy him. At the end of the day, he was a strong man, strong father, lover, husband. He was no punk. If it ever came down to it, he had no problem facing another nigga face to face. He knew who he was. He was no punk. He never had no fear. He wasn't afraid of shit. But at the same time, he was godly led. All he ever wanted to do was build the 10 of Pentacles and have a family legacy, strong family foundation from his family. All he ever wanted to do was take his family out of the hood and give them something better. Somebody who was a strong worker, hard worker, stood strong for his stability. Yeah, this situation has caused many to lose sleep, anxiety, stress, or worries. Yes, it hurts like hell for him to have to painfully separate from the people he loved and cared for. He loved both his ex-wife and his fiance the same. Yes, he got the death card, but because he's as you know, a lot of water, Virgo moon, Virgo Pluto. You understand? He's a Sagittarius. You know, he was a Libra Uranus, Taurus Saturn, like I said. You know? So to him, it doesn't even matter no more what the outcome is. He just wants everybody to, continue, pray for his family. He's good. He's saying he's good. He don't care how shit turn out. It is what it is. You feel me? He said, if you want to pray for his family. Pray for his family. Pray that his family stay encouraged. Look out for his kids. People who grew up with him that know him from around the way, have his kids back. Have his kids' best interest. Don't come and smile in their face and shake their hand and say, I'm sorry for your loss, and then don't give a fuck about, his kids. He said, if you want to fuck with him, fuck with his family. Make sure his kids is good. Make sure his mom is good. Make sure his fiance, his ex-wife, and all his kids' mother, make sure they good. You understand what I'm saying? That's what he's saying. As for him, it don't matter how it goes. Because like I said, he's not inside his body no more. He's looking at his body and he's pissed because he doesn't want to be stuck to this hospital bed. You feel me? So even if they were to take him off of life support, they'd be doing him a motherfucking favor because he doesn't want to be stuck to this motherfucking machine. Really, he wants to go home and be with his family, be with his wife, be with his kids, be with his mother. You know what I'm saying? He wants to be home with his family in his own motherfucking bed. He wants to be back in the arms of his fiance. He wants to be able to hug and hold everybody he cared for and loved for. But at the same time, yes, he's having an out-of-body experience. So he's saying it don't even matter because as far as he's concerned, the way he feels and the way he sees it, it's as if he's already dead and gone. Because he sees everything that's going on around him. He's not deaf, dumb, blind, or illiterate. He sees shit. You know what I'm saying? He sees it. He's aware of it. So as far as he's concerned, he's already dead and gone, so it don't even matter. Because he doesn't want to suffer. He doesn't want to be in pain. And he sure as hell don't want to be in a motherfucking bed, brain dead, suffering, being miserable. So if they were to cut the cord, it wouldn't even matter to him. What matters to him is that his family is being provided for, taken care of. That's what matters to him. He wants to make sure that when he leaves here, his kids is good, his fiance is good, his ex-wife is good, his mother's good. You understand what I'm saying? His dogs is good because he was an animal lover. Okay? So this is the message that I'm getting from this. Okay? So this is the energy that's coming into me. This is what I'm feeling. This is his energy. Okay, so when you see me and I'm speaking like this because this is the energy that I'm getting from him. Feel me? Yeah, we all wish he could wake up, but if he's gonna wake up, then let's pray that if he's gonna wake up, that if he should get back in his body and wake up, that he wakes up and be able to go home and be with his family and be that strong man who's used to getting up and going. He's not a man to stay stuck, to lay on his motherfucking back and not go get the bag. You feel me? Everybody's saying wake up and wake up and wake up and wake up. He's cool with that. He don't have a problem with that. He appreciates that. You understand what I'm saying? But he doesn't want to wake the fuck up to be stuck to a bed and be brain dead and miserable and suffering. You understand what I'm saying? He wants to go to fuck home, be with his family, his kids, his mother. If he can't do that, then he's saying fuck it, cut the cord, let a nigga go. And everybody just gonna have to be okay with that and respect that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's better that he be at peace than he keep laying there looking at his motherfucking self. He's tired looking at his family hurting and crying, that sort of thing. He wants to have peace. He wants his family to be at peace. He wants everybody to be free in this situation, is what he's saying. You understand? So with that being said, you guys, I appreciate everybody who got on the live. So much love for my boy DMX, Earl Simmons, date of birth December 18th, 1970. You know, shout out to Yonkers, shout out to Bronx, myself, East Bronx, born and raised, NYC in the building. Yes, I hope you enjoyed this reading. With that being said, I'm sending much love and prayers to DMX family. I pray for the best. The whole circumstance, the whole outcome, I just hope everything works itself out. You know what I'm saying? For everybody who's involved. Exactly. No disrespect, no shade. Because I know people are going to have some things they're going to want to say about this reading. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? Hey, to each his own. I'm not afraid of that, but I felt like I need to come here and speak on it, okay? So with that being said, I'm going to get on to release you guys. To all my earth signs out there, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, I will be back this afternoon to do a reading for my earth signs, okay? So with that being said, you guys, I'm out. One love, peace, and God bless.